Okay, hello. So today I would like to talk about how I learned English. As you can hear, that's not my native language. Yeah, I still make a lot of mistakes speaking English, but you just have to accept that and speak more, learn more. So in school I was, okay, let me first put, that's my microphone and filter. That's a glove. Maybe don't sound as pepe sounds. It will be better. Okay. So in school I was like the worst student. My English was really bad. I was really bad student always. But one day I was so frustrated. I remember I started just watching Dr. House in English. Just like all of the season just in English, and I couldn't understand like what they are saying, basically almost nothing. I know some words from school, but it was really almost nothing. And years I just watched a lot of movies, and somehow I just like, oh, this word, now I know this word, and I wasn't like translating everything. That's how I started, just watching a lot of movies. And then came like YouTube. I just watched so many. When I finally got a good internet, I'd watch so many YouTube videos in English. So if you really want to learn how to speak in English, you need to be consistent. Basically, you need to be around English. The best way, I think, actually is just to travel to like UK or the US and be around English speaking people. That's the best advice. But you are lazy like me. Look at me. I don't even want to like create a nice setup to film. I'm just laying in my bed. I'm actually lazy. But what works for me is just creating the daily small habits. So I just listen for 10 minutes a day to like an English podcast or like any other language. Right now I'm trying to learn Spanish. It's going really slow, but it's my 55-day Duolingo, and every day I need to listen for 10 minutes to Spanish lesson or Spanish podcast. So you need to make learning a language fun. So listen what you are interested in, and if you like stupid video games, listen about them in the language that you want to learn about. And even if you don't understand it, just start. That's how babies are learning new languages. When you are a baby, you don't learn about grammar. You just learn listening to your parents, or you are learning from context of the conversation. That's how you should learn the language. The school system, it's so bad to learn. Some people, of course, learn. There's a lot of smart people, but like motivated. When you are lazy like me, you just have to listen to that. When you're like laying in your bed, when you're walking, listen to language that you want to learn. For me, it's English. And you have to have real motivation. For example, your partner, it's speak that language and you want to communicate with them. Yeah, I have to speak English to travel the world. I have to speak English to find a better job. So that was my motivation to speak that language. Motivation is not enough. You actually have to build a habits. Just listen, be around in this language as much as possible. Constantly listen to this. Find a YouTube channels that inspired you. Otherwise, it's pointless. For me, it doesn't, I'm going to just learn a couple words. Fluent or just give up. You're going to learn this language. You're going to spend, if you really want to learn, you're going to probably spend the rest of your life learning that language. And what really changed the game for me, I was like, before I was physical therapist, but I quit. Long story, and I just started delivering pizza. That's what I'm doing right now. When I was like delivering pizza, I like was using my headphones. Transparent headphones, Galaxy Buds Live, my favorite headphones, but you can clearly hear the streets, the people around me. I can easily hear that, but I still can listen to podcasts or like YouTube videos. So I was just listening for like almost like 11-12 hours a day, English non-stop. That's really like put my English level on another level. Listening to English things for like hours a day. Sometimes my head hurts, and sometimes I had to like play just the music to just relax because it was too much. I was listening to every single Joe Rogan podcast for like a year. The 3-hour conversation, and I'm always listening 2 times the speed faster, or sometimes even 3 times speed, this language as much. Then finally I switched the phone language to English. That helped too. And the last phase was just using Discord channels. Just find English. It's not the best way to like start, because you are around like people that learn too, but just being around, have a space to practice English. I use the app Italki. You can pay there to, but it's too much work. I'm a lazy person. I don't want to just need to message that person, pay them. I'm just want to join random Discord channel, wait for people and try to speak with them. That was I can understand like medicine talk, lawyers talking, but I couldn't speak. So I started just joining Discord English. There's really huge English learning Discord channels when you can speak with people that want to learn too. And the final step was just started traveling more and more. When you're traveling in Europe, you had to book a hostel to speak with people in the hostel. Everyone speaks English. So that was the last phase, me just speaking more. Most of the travelers are from like Australia, Canada, USA, so it's easy to practice English with them, and most of them are really nice and they appreciate when you speak with them. So yeah, traveling was the last phase. I still should. The thing that I never really learned grammar after school, and that's why I can make still mistakes. But for me, it's so boring. I hate learning about the grammar structure. That's my short story about learning language. I'm trying to do that with Spanish, but I don't have like this huge motivation to learn that. I build a habit. I have to listen to like 10 minutes a day and do a Duolingo session, but it's not the same with English. But I'm still gonna try to stay with Spanish. I love this culture. That's my like small motivation. So that's gonna be it. Just build a small habit every day. But the true reason, you have to be around English like a babies. You have to learn like a baby from their parents. Listen to English constantly. Best way I think is just to go to travel English speaking country, or just like be crazy person like me and listen to English for like 8 hours a day. That's gonna be it. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.